hot.
What is your career aspiration?
My career aspiration, mostly it's been a pilot or be a comedian. Either of those work. Or scientist, whichever one works out.
Okay, so for the video, I'm going to ask you your name and what grade you're in,
Okay.
and then you can get started.
Okay.
And I'm sure you want us to interact and laugh with you, correct?
I would like that.
Okay, I thought so, but I just wanted to, make for sure.
It's always good to make sure, double check.
Yeah. Okay, what is your name?
Oh, my name is Isaiah Lane.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
And you can go ahead.
Okay, so I was raised in the ghetto in West Bygown, Virginia. It's called West Bygown, Virginia, because that's what we call it back home. So I was raised in the ghetto, so I know a couple of ghetto places where I come from. I know Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, what's that other place? Dollar General, trust me, I know all the ghetto places. And so, just a recommendation, do not eat any Dollar Tree food unless you really want food poisoning. It's just a no. Okay, so since I know all the ghetto places, I also know all of the places here in Georgia. And I was quite surprised to find out that you actually have a ghetto place. Rooms to Go, also known as Rooms to Ghetto Go. And so, one day, me and my mom, we were just driving around, coming home from some event, something. We do a lot of things. We were coming home from something. And anyway, so we were driving by Rooms to Ghetto. So then my mom just got a sudden craving, something in her shana. That's what we call the Holy Spirit back in my place. That shana, she just felt something in her shana that she should go. I'm like, okay. She just got a sudden craving for it. See, the thing was that it wasn't food. It was a Rooms to Go outlet, so don't know how that works. And so, basically we walked in and it was so ghetto, I can't describe it. When we walked in, there was a mix and match aisle. There was places, it was a couch graveyard. There were places where there was a section of accounts, then there's a section of accounts, and there's a section of accounts. It looked like a mix and match aisle when you matched the cards, except for it matched the couches. It looked like a Picasso painting just came in and sat itself down right in the middle of the store. And so that's how it was. And so we started walking around, just wandering. And then eventually we wound up in this place at a table. And here's also the thing about Rooms to Ghetto. Those people, those salesmen, they just wait in a corner, working, just waiting for you. They're like, almost getting close to the table. And then they walk up on you so that it looks like they came out of nowhere. But really they were just waiting for you to walk up to that white table. That's good. I got pretty far. I mean, not very long, probably like 4 minutes. Yeah, I'll finish the story. Yes. The table, it was missing a leaf. So in my mind, I didn't know what a leaf was. A leaf, it's like that. If it's an outgoing table, then it's that little piece in the middle that makes sure that you don't have a blank spot and planes will fall through that middle gap. That's what the leaf is. But I thought a tree leaf. And so I started looking around for a tree leaf because that's what I thought it was. So I just keep wandering. I just kept looking around for a tree leaf. Like, Mom, there's no leaves in here. I thought the tree died a long time ago. But I couldn't find it. She's like, no, Isaiah, that's not what a leaf is. Oh, well, what's a leaf? She explained the part of the wood. Oh, that makes much more sense. It wouldn't make sense for a leaf to go in the middle of the table. So our salesman, he was quite kind, actually. He was a person with a deep African accent. His accent was just so deep and rich. I felt like I was traveled back to Wakanda, and I was in the movie Black Panther. It was so nice. And so, I don't know how, but it escalated quickly, our time in the store. We went from the credit checkers, and I'm surprised we got past the credit checkers. I was surprised at that. We got past the credit checkers and moved to the checkout place. And so there was a really nice lady, and she told us, after things had escalated quickly, that's my family motto, that escalated quickly, because that happens a lot, and it happened in the store. And she told us that she would give us $2,000. Like, $2,000? Whoa, I can outbuy Dollar Tree with that stuff. Hold on. And so then I started talking to my mom about it, and she's like, $2,000? That's quite nice. I'm like, hold on. If they give you $2,000, isn't that a loan? And don't you have to pay them back? She's like, shoot, you got it, Isaiah. I didn't understand what credit was, but my mom did, but she wasn't realizing that in the moment. So then I started feeling my shot, and I just started waiting for the Lord to talk to me. And I got, whew, I got a feeling in my soul. I'm like, don't do that, Mom. I feel it because secretly I'm the little money manager, but it doesn't ever like I don't really have to use that often. So secretly I'm the little money manager. I knew that it wasn't good to go $2,000 into debt. Since surprisingly you pressed the credit line, and since I was surprised by that, then I knew it wasn't a good idea to go past that. And so we walked out, and instead of walking out defeated, we walked out victorious because we just now got out of debt. And that's how I saved my mom from debt on the new year. And we got home, and so apparently the man had a number, and then we picked up. We didn't know who he was. He said, "Come back, by the couch." And that's our story of how we went to rooms ago.
All right.